good morning, my neighbors. How are y'all doing? I'm still in my gear. Oh, see, I'm running around. I didn't even turn everything on. Let's go ahead and get this going. All right, perfect. All right, we got a lot of stuff to do, especially I missed a lot with y'all yesterday dealing with my clients. So that's it. Let's go ahead and get right to it. All right, so the first thing we're going to go ahead and look at is NQ. A lot of question marks here. I don't know. I feel like it's frothy. I feel like this bounce is probably a prelude to a kiss of death in itself. I do think we do have this downtrend that's going to be tested, and we're going to see what they do with it. Do they kind of wick past it or whatever the case may be? So I'm going to get rid of all my drawings and be prepared to go ahead and redraw that. Oil. This is what oil is doing right now. The funny thing about what oil is doing, I thought the moment we came back through that block that we was just going to go ahead and cascade to the downside. And right now it's kind of doing this little funky dance like it wants to go up. And I don't think it has any business going up. So we're going to see what happens with that. Let me close this stuff off. But I don't know. Got a nice little kick here. Got a nice little kick there. They filled that one. Do they come back up to $76? So we'll have to find out. Contract expiration is going to be coming soon. Oh, I skipped over gold. So here's gold. It really looks like that upside down H that could take another strike to that upside. We're already testing that 2,700 level again. Nice little uptrend here. The only reason why this trend line is still sitting here is because this here right there is our swing low that created that swing high. So if anything, they just been trying to break it, but they haven't broke the trend. So that said, this trend line does not move, and we just continue from where it is. And the funny thing about it, this was that bullish breakout that I kind of was like testing with the 15-minute, and you can see we kind of wicked there here, and then it just continued from there, and hasn't looked back since that. Or so we'll see what happens. Here is silver. I think it's just consolidating sideways, and maybe they put it in a bear bull flag, which is probably going to be a trend against here. That's probably what they're looking at, but I left this drawing on purpose so that way we can kind of see where silver has been going and has been manipulating gold. And you could see ever since this little tweeze of bottom action, it's been pushing to the upside, just like gold. All right, let's go to British pound. British pound is doing something fun. I was really looking for some type of movement of an uptrend, something similar to this until it gets up into this upper register. Maybe slight, maybe even a deviation above, and then dump, but we just broke on the support with that neckline. So this is going to make things very interesting for the British pound. This is ES. Again, it kind of looks very frothy, just like NQ. And this is the Russell. The Russell looks like it's going to continue the upside. Now, I don't know if y'all remember what I say about the Russell when they take money out of the market. They usually pour it into the small caps as they prepare for new investments and everything else. And it looks like they are pouring money into the small caps right now. So why is the market still pushing up for NQ and ES? Very, very interesting as well. And then you see the British pound falling. And then the fun part about it is that the dollar is doing this. This is what the dollar is doing. The dollar is trying to go ahead and continue to that upside. So someone's lying. I don't know who it is, and we're going to figure it out throughout the day. And we're going to go ahead and play our OR breakout. Now, I do know we had jobs report that came in. That plays a part in everything else. But generally speaking, nah, it can't be that. That's how I'm kind of looking at it, right? That the jobs report is giving us this little spiciness in itself. Let's go ahead and grab my FX book. That's one of my favorites. You could do Forex Factory, Financial Juice, whatever the case may be. Whatever makes your life a little bit easier. So, initial jobless claims. It's lower than expected. Bullish for the dollar. Continuous jobless claim. It's a little bit high. Sorry, jobless claims 4-week average is a little bit high. So that one is a little bit bearish for the dollar. But then continuous jobless claim is actually lower than expected. So that means stronger dollar. A lot of this stuff, even the retail sales, stronger for the dollar. Manufacturing is a little bit low, but again, manufacturing doesn't have as much as the jobs report. So I'm very curious on what that's going to be when it's all said and done. We do have oil inventory that's going to be coming out a little bit later today around 11 o'clock. So I think there's going to be some play on that side as well. There is a monthly budget that's going to be coming out. That's probably going to play a part. We got some Fed speaking. Let me see who is speaking. We have Goolsby speaking, and that is about it. Oh, we only got one today. I guess the Fed finally is giving us a little bit of a break. Maybe we could get some relaxation and just enjoy and just continue to just play the market without any real volatility because the Feds can just shut up. All right, so we'll see what happens there. Oh, Fed balance sheet is at 4:30. Okay. And then we got some Asian stuff. We got some inflation stuff for Japan that's going to be later on tonight. And what else we got? Unemployment and British. I don't think so because we should be going into Friday. Whoa. A lot of Fed speaking on Friday. I guess they took a break so that way they could go ahead and torture us on Friday. It is what it is. So we're going to go ahead and keep this party going. Let's go over to NQ real quick. Oh, actually, I just thought about it. This is my dollar screen. Let me just go ahead and switch. There we go. That is my NQ screen. If you have not been on one of my floors, by all means, this is where we have a little fun. I'm a very simple trader, especially for y'all. I don't want to do anything complicated. You're not going to get a lot of Elliott Wave or Wyckoff, or you're not going to go ahead and worry about something along the lines of which part of the deviation. I'm going to try my best to keep it as simple as possible. So we are doing open range breakouts. The way it works, box out the first 15 minutes. After we box that out, we try to figure out what's going on. Are we going to break out to the top of that box or the bottom of the box? And if we do, we take that with a close of the 5-minute candle at that level. Now, there are times where momentum kicks in, and you could get a little aggressive if you want to, but understand this is not financial advice. I am not a fiduciary and all that good stuff that is disclaimers. This is all about entertainment. I hope y'all enjoy whenever I come on. Greatly appreciate y'all. Oh, and then also, Elite is doing another sale, right? So that was what I told y'all on Tuesday. They just extended it to the end of the month. So if you are doing evaluations and you want to change the pace, maybe you don't like your previous, whatever the case may be, go ahead and click the link down below. Get yourself an account as low as $26. All right. And if you have any questions or whatever the case may be, you can always go ahead and go on my link tree and sign up for any of my classes when I do post them. All right. That said, let's go ahead and take a look at some things that I've noticed. Like the one thing I'm probably going to do. Let me do the update. Update on pizza. This was so annoying. It's almost like they came back here just to go ahead and liquidate those that has paper hands. That's fine. I am not one because I did buy enough time for me to feel a little comfortable, and I do not worry about my position. Oh, actually, when I'm explaining this, let me go ahead and log into my Thinkorswim. And what I like about what's going on with this chart, if we go ahead and get rid of the oscillators, you can kind of see it is starting to really look like a bull flag breakout. You can see an inverse head and shoulder. Maybe get ourselves a nice little extension, especially the pilot. Look at this nice engulfing candle here, an extension here. Now, I do anticipate some type of pullback coming in very soon. I think this was that move. Maybe that 200, find some support and then take off. I am looking for somewhere around the ballpark of $60 to $65 on this one. So this one is very interesting, and I love my position in that one. Position I had to get rid of, I was actually taking Dell to the upside, and Dell decided to go ahead and poop the bed. Now, if we go ahead and look at the oscillator, technically it needed to relax a little bit, but I was looking for it to get into that upper register and give me some good profits as they try to go for the gap. I was aiming for 132 or so. So I think they've completed their sweep, got me out of the position, but that one I didn't have a lot of time, so I had to be very judicious on that one, and I had to cut that trade. What else? I think that's about it. I think that's about it. Let's go ahead and get this back over to NQ. I'm going to go ahead and log into my Thinkorswim. Get this party started. I do not want to go to my paper account. All right, we got like 26 seconds until the market opens up. It does look like a bullish day though. It really does. And I ain't go. That's the other one. Celsius. This is the other one. Celsius. I have a nice little small position on that one. I did add another as it kind of started to look like it was trying to go up. But right now you can kind of see that 50 EMA is probably putting some pressure. I want to see this thing consolidate a little bit, come back maybe to like 32, no more than $28, and hold, and then we could get ourselves a little bit of a bing, bing, bing. And I'm looking for $44, somewhere around there, maybe even 50. So we'll see what happens with that. I may be completely wrong, but this is the fun part about trading, is you just put your thesis on top of it, see how the market responds to it, and you might get some profits from it. That's pretty much how it goes anyways. Anyway, let's go ahead and get over to NQ and see what's going on with them. All right, so we got a little bit of a pullback coming in. We had the 550 level. 550 could be a very strong psychological level, and depending on how the market wants to react to it, we could actually fall from here. We really could. So let's go ahead and come over to the 15-minute. So what do? I am looking for this in regards. I am looking for somewhere up here and somewhere down here. We will be bullish if this thing breaks out of that top area, and we will be bearish if this thing breaks out in that lower level. So we will see. Maybe it's a pullback so that way they can go ahead and just continue to the upside. I don't know. We will see. We will see. I got a little bit of work that just came into the text. Oh yeah. I like when money just keeps on flowing. Keep it flowing. All right. Let's see if we can find something out of my list that I have. All right. We got my red. Oh, actually, gotta go log in another account before I forget. Before I forget. All right, got that in. All right, perfect. Okay. And let us get a sense of, I'm thinking bearish because I think this thing is built on froth. So let's look for some bearish for today. 490s. I would say 490s. 490s could be the play. As long as this doesn't do what it did yesterday. Yesterday, this thing did, like, where it just launched off like somebody kicked it down a freaking hill. And it started snowballing down and just liquidating all the bulls along the way. I would love for it to kind of just give us a nice little stable consolidation, and when it does, it just gives us that nice explosion to the right direction. So I'm gonna go ahead and save this order. I'm thinking 490 puts for the Qs. And all right, let me just do it anyways. If it was to do the upside, 500. If there was an upside, we'll go with the 500. I'm gonna put that in there as well. All right, and save order. All right, so I got my orders all saved in the event this thing this thing is just like really trying to dump. We've come over to the hour. You can see we just been like really trying to just stair step our way all the way up, and yeah, I think it's exhausted at this point. All right, 15 minutes. This thing is still coming down. Still coming down. If you want to be aggressive, by all means, that's on y'all. I don't. I just wait for my orb. I may take a reversal because my 45-minute looks like it's not ready yet. Oh, this thing is like dumping. All right, let's see if this one holds. So the last time we did something like that, it was super, super, super choppy. And I really do think that the reason why we're doing this is because the US dollar is pushing up and the market was pushing up at the same time. And I think the market is lying. Ugh. I really want to just take these puts right now, but I am not going to fall for the trap. Do not chase the cat. Do not fall for the trap. Do not chase the cat. All right, we just went ahead and established another low. And it's just blowing right past it. Oh man, this thing is going. Trying not to have the FOMO and just jump into a position, because that is not what we do. We're sound-minded trading machines. But this drop was 108 points by itself. Could have used that. All right, that's my 50 EMA. Let's see if we can get ourselves a bounce off of here. So my theory is that we're going to go to that 490 level, right? And looks like it's not going to give that 15-minute window of opportunity. And liquidating a lot of bulls there. And it has no chill. 143 points. Do not chase the cat. I'm telling y'all, do not do it. Do not do it. That's how you get yourself hurt. I'm ready there. I came to my 200 on the 15-minute. See if we can get a bounce. All right, this candle has 8 minutes left. And that was over 150 points. If you want to know the equivalence of 150 points, you're talking about 4 times 150. That was 600 ticks down, give or take. And then some. Ugh. I would have loved to have that. Oh, actually more than that. 160, 165. Right, 170, 175. All right, looks like we're trying to build a base here. Let's look left. All right, we got a little fair value gap that was here. I almost want to play the reversal on this to the upside, but I do not want to catch any knives along the way. Yep, I did. Patience, folks, patience. The lights and the bells and the whistles are there to go ahead and distract you. I actually tried to play this to the downside earlier this morning. I lost like 400 bucks, and I was like, you know what? This thing is like toying. It didn't look strong. It just looked like they just drifted it up, but what can you do? Can't force the market to do anything that you want. Just accept the cards that are dealt. And send this message on. All right, we got 6 minutes on this candle. Looking like this thing still wants to bounce. I see Adobe. I don't know if y'all remember me talking about Adobe a couple of days ago. Like they're gonna come back to this trend line in itself. We got Death Cross here. It just does not look good for Adobe right now. Yeah, nothing looks good for Adobe. So I'm thinking this thing is gonna probably come down a little heavy. Yeah, I think this one's gonna come down. Probably gonna put some weight to NQ on its way down. All right, we got 5 minutes until this candle closes, and then we'll establish our opening range. And then after that, we can go look for the breakout. So just be patient, folks. Just be patient. We're waiting. We're waiting. Actually, let's go ahead and check out on oil. Let's see what's going on with oil. Oil looks like it's trying to give a little bit of a bounce. See if it can stay above this block. They don't want to fill this fair value gap. I think that's what's really holding it up. And then gold, did it get above the 2,700? It got the 2,700, but it did not get the all-time high yet. So this is going to be fun to kind of see. And then let's go look at the dollar. The dollar is not showing any real strength. And we filled the fair value gap on that one. So this thing can get rejected. Let's see what happens with British pound. British pound is still trying to find its way as well. Give me a second. I'm going to grab something to drink. All right. See how this cookie crumbles. Come on, baby. Show me something. Still kind of looks a little bearish. I'm still on British pound. I was on another chart. That's very bad. Here's a 15-minute here. Still kind of looks a little bearish. I think this is probably going to be the retracement for them to go ahead and try to take that out again. But we'll see. I might be completely wrong. Let's go ahead and check out. I was looking at some things and I did a video and everything. I did not release it, and I was kind of right. Here's Pepsi. Pepsi is trying to do some things here. Kind of looks like it's wedging itself out, like it's going to continue to the upside. It got Copart. Copart looks like it's trying to make it both like breakout. Let's see what happens there. Datadog. Datadog has been making some moves to the upside, and it broke up out of that resistance. Kind of showed y'all that a couple of days ago. Net looked like it's a little bit tired. Again, I knew it was going to happen when I said, hey, it could be a tight stop, blah, blah, blah. This is one of them. CCJ, this day is not chilling, and I am a little upset because I had an opportunity to get it at $38, and I didn't think it was going to be capable to make any moves like this, especially seeing that death cross. But the moment it got across the 2 EMAs, it's been nuts. Fast and all, it does look like it needs a pullback, so we'll see what happens there. All right, let's go back over to NQ. See what's happening there. We're going to need the 15-minute chart. Boom. Come on, baby. Yeah, they're really trying to push this thing down. So we have established our 15-minute range of breakout, or our opening range, I should say. Now we're going to look for the breakout. How we're going to do this? We're going to go ahead and switch over to the 5-minute, and we're going to look for a candle close below this level to this downside. Maybe take this MACD, bring it to its lower register, and see how much strength we can get out of that move to the downside. All right, we're probably going to get a little bit of it. I got my alert saying that we're probably going to pull back a little bit. I should play the reversal for now. Probably something light because I am kind of bearish on this move itself. Let me consider it. Let me see. Yeah, maybe. Maybe. Let's see. Light leverage. Let me go MNQ on this one. I'm just curious if I am right, because it looks like we're gonna go ahead and get ourselves a nice little move to the upside. Okay, yeah, a little sense of a pullback here. As soon as it reestablish is control to the upside, we'll try to play this to the upside. But this is gonna be a scalp, just to let y'all know in advance. I do not have confidence that this is gonna go anywhere crazy. If you got it, you got it. All right, so they liquidated all the bears on that one. So I'm looking for now my original move. Let me go ahead and go back to NQ. And what I'm looking for is this breakdown. So I was going to scalp that thing back up, but it was ugly. So ugly. I didn't bother. Actually, let's go take a peek at Celsius, because Celsius is doing something that's about to make me mad. What are you doing over there, Celsius? What are you doing? Pulling back? Pulling back to the trend line? Yep, add to the position. Oh, of course they jumped the price right when I was about to add to the position. Jerks. Alright, we'll leave that one alone. Back to NQ. Alright. I don't like what it's doing right now, because right now it's showing lots of chopping volatility. This game is designed for the patient to take money from the impatient. We'll see what happens. Lots can happen here. what I'm starting to see right here, it looks like we're trying to kind of like stair step ourselves and get this fair value gap on the 5 minute. We just rejected it just now. So do they catch new support and try to go for that fair value gap? I'm thinking that they won't, or they might get a little deep into it, but it won't capture all of it, and then we'll come back down to the downside because I don't see no real momentum for this upside. But again, it can slowly just drift up and just keep on drifting up and keep on drifting up. So we'll see how that goes. We got like 10 minutes until 10 o'clock. If it's going to do that rangy stuff again, like I said, I tried it. It stayed all the way to about 9:15. Um, if it does the whole 9:15, I'm sorry, 9:15. I'm at 10:15. I'm gonna try to stay a little longer than 10:15. If not, um, if we're making money, then we'll just go ahead and keep staying. But if not, we'll just finish at 10:15. So it looks like they're still trying to get that fair value gap. Mm-hmm. You see what I mean? Like it's a stereo, like high low, high low, high low, high. Like it's just stair stepping its way up there. I'm seeing some bearish divergences, but those bearish divergences could be entries for more upside. Funny thing about it, I still have my opening range breakout lines for yesterday, and during the Asian session, it's almost like the market just like, yeah, we finally got the range breakout, and it happened during the Asian session. So I'm gonna do some back testing on some of these consolidated opening range breakouts and see how that carries over on Asian along the way. That was pretty interesting to see. All right, so they're gonna try to see if they can make that push. Like I said, I was going to play this to the upside on, but I'm getting myself out the camera. I was going to play it up to the upside. The reason why I did not was because one of my alerts came in saying that that liquidation was supposed to be done. Um, I don't know. I don't like playing inside of ranges. That's the whole thing. So, have I played inside? Yes, but I prefer, you know, playing with the breakouts and we kind of stair step and like really are impacting from a higher time frame. Because what it does with the lower time frame, those are like those impulsive move, boom, then you could get your money like quick and be done for the day. So I'm just sitting back, relaxing. At 5 minute, look like it's curling up the MACD. They're trying to get this to push right back up. I think it's just a quick little pause, but we'll see. This could be a short right here. Looking for it to break under the 480 as we try to get back up to the 500, and you can kind of see we kind of just got slapped by it. There's no more bulls. Mm, really? Nah. I don't like the idea. I'm like in all types of different groups, Facebook groups and all that. I just been popping up in it. He's like, I already looked at the chart of gold, and I'm not too much of a fan of the 2700 level. And I'd say it's going to double top, but there is a thing called as a higher high double top. Like it makes a higher high, then it's part of the manipulation, and it sweeps everybody, and it goes into a dump cycle. So, not saying that gold is going to do that, but I don't like to pay for high prices right now. All right, we got ourselves a new 5 minute candle just a few seconds ago, and we got 5 minutes until 10 o'clock. So we're gonna get a new 1 hour candle, 4 hour candle, and a few others. So we'll see how that goes. Um, it doesn't look good for the upside right now, especially how we rejected that 500 level. I'm thinking we're going to stay under the 500 level, but that's me being aggressive if I did decide to go that way. Um, but I'm just going to wait. Just going to wait for the open range breakout. Nothing more, nothing less. Not looking to create money that way. Looking for me to find a good setup that just makes all the sense and gives me a high probability. There we go. Come on. Come on, get on there. Make it lower low. Come on, make it lower low. Take them balls out. Boom. That's the one. Like I said, very, 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 very good opportunity for a short, but I don't like ranges. I really don't. Um, if you can manipulate and not manipulate, if you can maneuver inside of a range, by all means, that was a good little entry right there. I think it might be exhausted already. Um, Looking at the transition between these two candles as a block in itself, so we need some strength to get through this one. There we go. There we go. Come on. Come on. Come on. Come on. Let's get. Ooh. I didn't expect that. Netflix just made a drastic move. Are we being driven down by the move on Netflix? Let's look at this one. Woo! Yeah, that was my weekly alert. Look at that one. Oh, there's going to be some profit taken if this actually plays out the way I think it's going to play out. Oh yeah, oh yeah. There's ooh. I I don't know how I want to take that. For my beta team folks, listen. That weekly is hit it and it's flirting with it. Again, we got like a whole day for this to close out, so I would say tomorrow I might do a special just for the beta team. Oh man, if this thing does what I think it is, this thing could do something bananas. Now, Netflix has been putting lots of bearish divergence. I was looking at this for a potential continuation because of the fact of the bearish divergence is here. I think we might get a dump all the way down. I am thinking, and y'all could go ahead and put this on record, maybe 587, 89, maybe 634, 89, somewhere between 589 and 634 is where we're gonna bounce again. That's what it looks like right now. And Netflix look like it's about to give its lunch money all the way away. All right, anyways, let's get back to NQ. Let me not linger on this. All right, we got a 5 minute chart. That's what we're looking for. All right, let me put this to the side here. Let's put you to the side there. Let's get you ready, and let's get you out the way. And that 5-minute 200 EMA was a tough area just a few seconds ago, but it looks like they're about to give it up right now. I think there's dumping session going. If we break this low and recapture that wick down there, we're going to get the opening range breakout that we really love. I might have to do a momentum trade. I might have to, because it literally looks like they build it up right here, and when it finally, there goes Tesla. They might, yeah, Tesla might go long, so that might be our push up that's here. Let's go look at Tesla real quick, since my alert just popped up here. So we had a massive move drop, and it didn't really. If this thing recaptures the wick, that's a different story. But I'm thinking that this wick move up is what Tesla's looking for to get some of this fair value gap back. But I will not be surprised they recapture this wick, because again, I am kind of bearish on the market. All right, so that's that. Let's go ahead and come back to the 5-minute. Beta team. If you know, you know. I'm just saying that weekly on Netflix. Oh man, I might have to do a call out. Hey, listen, if you haven't followed me on Instagram, if you haven't followed me on Facebook, on Twitter or anything, I'm about to post what I think is going to happen with Netflix, and we're about to have ourselves some fun with that one. Oh, I should have did the momentum right off of that. Oh, I'm over here running my mouth. Right about here on this smaller time frame. If you go to the 1-minute chart, you'll see what I mean. We kind of like stair stepped our way down this whole time. And I'm over here, but no. 5-minute break. I'm going to follow the rules for y'all. I'm going to follow the rules. We need a 5-minute break below here and close. And then I'll look for something that will make me a little bit happy as far as look. Oh, there goes that bounce. I would have had that whole thing, and this account would have been funded. That was there ain't no way. There ain't no way. Oh, that was about 100 ticks right there. I just need 57 ticks. Oh, oh man. And then now these puts are like expensive as crap now. These 490s. These 490s was like at $23. Gotta follow the rules. Gotta follow the rules. All right, I'm gonna give up the 490s. We're gonna go ahead and cancel that order. I'm gonna go with the 487s because I think this is just gonna dump for the rest. Market. Let's save that. All right, so I think there's going to be some type of retracement that's going to happen as they try to see if this is going to hold under this block. Ironically, this 400 level is a psychological level, so we need to stay below it, but because it's such a strong level, it can push right back up. Now the 5-minute MACD is going through the 0 line. Let's see what the 15-minute is doing. 15-minute is wide open, so we just need some type of sense of reversal. Oh, if I took that momentum trade, I'm trying not to give y'all advanced trading techniques and just sticking with the orb, but that was the trade. Right? I'm not gonna lie to you, that was the trade. This whole 5-minute was predicated based on that 1 minute. The 1 minute was barely, like, no matter how much they tried, bang, 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 it was not giving it up. And this was your stop loss somewhere around here, boom, and then you would have got the drop. And it was just flirting with it, just flirting. And there goes that level. They're trying to get it back above it. Looking for rejection. Can we get that rejection? Now, why I'm really trying to hold for, remember when we took the trade, that blew my whole entire account because it closed below it, but they played nothing but games, and then they went through and it went to the upside and it continued to make new highs. I'm not new highs, but it started to make higher highs. So that's what I'm trying to avoid by sticking with the rule here. Come on, get under that 402. Okay, boom. All right, we got 27 seconds. We need that hold. We need that hold. We need that hold. Come on. 20 seconds of holding. Now, don't take off yet. Don't take off yet. Don't you dare take off yet. All right, let me get myself ready for these puts. All right, so let me just see what this does. All right, they trying to test it. It's 10:05. Look like that level, that 400 is a rejection area over and over. All right, one more test. Let's see if we can get one more test. Oh, we're taking that. Take that. Come on. Oh, I knew you was gonna try to go back to that 402. I knew you was gonna be a jerk about it. That just lost me 10% just there. I'm doing that on my options right now. My hold here. My hold here. All right. Let's see if we can get that. All right, nothing crazy. Nothing crazy. Boom! Got that. Oh! Ah! Damn it! I was supposed to close the whole thing and I was scaling out. Ah! Damn it. Damn it, 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 damn it. I still got more I gotta get. I'm $500 short. I was supposed to close the whole position and I was set up for taking a runner. That was my 57 ticks. Evaluations. The minds of the trader. All right, let me go ahead and pull my P&L for y'all so y'all can see my anguish. Why are you not working, P&L? Why are you not working? What are you doing? No, that's not P&L. Where are you, P&L? Oh, there you are. Okay. Okay. All right. It is working. Okay, there it is. There it is. All right. So, look at this crap. Ah! Hold on. Can y'all see that? It's supposed to be right here. Where are you? I don't know. It's so tiny. Hold on. Let me let me just go ahead and like minimize my chat. Can y'all see that? Hey, I don't think it actually fit the whole thing in itself. Do I have to bring this down a little bit or bring it up? I don't know. Was there even on my screen? I don't think it's actually showing what I wanted to show. Hold on, let me see. It's like it's showing it, but it's not showing it. It's almost like I have a box here and it's on the right screen. Come on, this thing is on tweezer bottom, aren't you? You about to tweezer bottom. Let me get this out. I don't like what you're doing. You look like you about to tweezer bottom. I'm out of it. So, our evaluation was going to be perfect. Yeah, it's not. Oh, you know what? I think I know why. Okay. I need you on top. I don't know why it's not showing me my P&L. This is being really jerkish, and I want to make sure. Okay, maybe because of this. Let me get rid of that, and then P&L. Maybe that's gonna show it. No, it still doesn't show it. Okay, let me just try something else. Okay, that just blocked that out. Okay, perfect. There we go. Now I can show you it. All right. Can y'all see it there? 1163. I had it and it pulled back roughly about 500 bucks and then continued. Oh, you bastards. And then they just dumped it again. I thought about holding that for a whole 5 minutes, but I was like, I do not want it to close inside the box. Actually, I might have to go NQued to try to get that because there's no way. Okay, so let's think about this, right? For the evaluations, $5 a tick, right? $5 a tick. So I need $500. So that means 100 ticks at one contract. We're gonna one contract this all the way. We're gonna slow walk this. Oh my God. But you know what? It was a good bounce where it did it, right? Because it needed that bounce. Yeah, I should have got in on this curl over again. Look like we're about to do a double decker H and continue to the downside. I'm going to light leverage this thing the moment it gives me a little bit of a pullback, because I think this 5 minute is our breakout and we're going to take out at the very least this fair value gap over here. I think that's what they're aiming for. Get a little bit of a curl, but I want another push up. I want something that holds on this push up. We get up and then they're like, okay, that's enough, and then they pull it back in itself. Let me fix that a little bit right there and get rid of P&L for y'all. Boom. Come on, baby. Come on. You just need $500. That's all I need. Well, 400 and some change. That's all I need. 400 and some. I had it. And I let that day come back up 25 ticks with that one contract. I had it. If I took it at its zenith, as soon as I saw 57, I should have closed the whole position. I should have closed the whole damn thing. All right, I'm gonna look for a curl over here, and we're gonna go with, I was already on that contract. We're gonna go 488. And then we're gonna do the one contract on NQ. Oh, come on, stop doing this little dance here. All right, give me a rejection. Do not go through the orb. Do not go through the orb. Urgh. Oof. Almost pulled the trigger on that one. Okay. You might hold under. This thing is not doing a straight drop at all. I think they're waiting for this 5 minute candle to close, knowing they're not going to let it get above the orb. We got 1 minute left. They're trying to take out the bears that are trying to liquidate, but I just don't think they got enough. Oh, we getting wicky. They recaptured a good chunk of that 5 minute wick. If we do not close under here, that bearish thesis goes up completely out the window. Ah, that's it. We leave it that alone. So that's it. I appreciate every one of y'all that comes in. I'm going to be back on again next week, Tuesday at 9:15 for us to do before you take the trade. Listen, be patient. Do not force anything. Wait for your setup. I waited for mine. Like, this is what it is. It's a patient that takes money from the impatient. Please, by all means, be the ones that are patient. Do not have FOMO. Do not fall into the trap. And this thing is an engulfing candle. These bastards. Look at this engulfing candle going into the orb again. This thing could push all the way back up to that upside. I'm probably going to wait for my 45-minute alert to get that $500 and not play any games with this. That said, worst case scenario, maybe it'll be next week I'll get funded. Who knows? But I want to say thank you very much. Don't forget to hit the like, subscribe, and the bell button. Don't forget to get your elite account. You can get a nice little 100K account for $26. It's well worth it so that we can get you trading on. And I'll see y'all on Mindset for Saturday. And I'll see y'all next week for the trading floor. Y'all have a great day. Bye-bye.